I've still not finished it. Yeah, I've still got like 2 episodes left, but I can't like that series is the weirdest series.
Decided to go
public.
public.
The most weirdly interesting series I've ever watched in my life. Like, not ever watched in my life, it's a lie, but it's actually so weird, and I don't enjoy it, but it's interesting.
The internet.
For people that don't know what Baby Reindeer is, Baby Reindeer is a series on Netflix that's trending right now, and it's actually based off a true story. So there's this comedian, I think his name's Richard Gadd, yeah, and apparently he was getting stalked in real life by this woman right here, innit? So he got stalked to the point where he made a series about it, and he starred in the series. He obviously played himself in the series, innit? Obviously she wasn't in the series, obviously. And now the series is going crazy on Netflix and doing mad numbers. So now Piers Morgan has found the actual stalker in question and interviewed her.
Sleuths tracked me down and hounded me and gave me death threats.
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're looking at the ongoing fallout from Netflix's smash hit, Baby Reindeer.
You say this woman's stalking you?
Yeah, she comes to my work, she comes to my house, she sends me emails like all the time.
In 2024,
you know what?
Richard
I know him
Gadd's
about that series. Should I be honest with you? Before we continue, you know what pissed me off the most about that series? Yeah, is my man, bro. Like, fair enough, he's meant to be the victim in this case. Fair enough, she's the one that like she's a weirdo, but he was pissing me off because my thing is like, bro, like he was actually encouraging it. Number one, why did it take you like 9 months to report to the police? And number two, like, why are you entertaining her, bro? Like, my man followed her home, bro, and peeked through the window. Like, you're actually asking for it, bro. Me personally, I feel like he kind of enjoyed being stalked. I'm not gonna. I feel like he kind of enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because the way that he was moving, he was not moving like a victim.
critically acclaimed comedy drama Baby Reindeer was released on Netflix. Largely through word of mouth, the series dominated Netflix in both the UK and the US, with people fascinated to hear the true story of how Gadd was stalked by a mentally ill woman for years.
It's a patronising, arrogant feeling sorry for someone you've only just laid eyes on, but I did. I felt sorry for her.
In the show, Gadd played a fictionalized version of himself, Donnie Dunn, who winds her says Gadd's writing and
I want like videos like this, man. I want to find an actual Piers Morgan interview. Where is it?
Show is incredible.
Baby Reindeer!
He got absolutely obsessed.
A beef curtain. I did not move.
Everybody is talking about Baby Reindeer.
Now fans are trying to find the real...
Left it at that.
Right of reply. And so, in her first television interview, she joins me now in the studio. Well, thank you for joining me, Fiona. First of all, why have you decided to go public?
The internet sleuths tracked me down and hounded me and gave me death threats, so it wasn't really a choice. I was forced into this situation.
What do you hope to achieve in this interview?
I was forced into this situation.
Have you ever looked into
What do you hope to
eyes and just been able to tell that they're just psychotic? Like,
achieve
when you're just looking at her eyes, you can just see what she's on already.
in this interview?
I came on your show because you're a veteran broadcaster. I think you'll give me a fair hearing. You were persecuted yourself not so long ago.
He clearly
I gave him
was.
the brush off. He asked me to sleep with him with a big green spot in his face one day. I said, no, I'm sorry, I'm not interested.
He asked you to do
And Broski fumbled and Broski missed out still. I know he was devastated. Fam.
What?
He asked me to sleep with him.
Imagine
He
fumbling.
said-
Imagine fumbling that, man. Flipping hell, man. He fumbled the bag. He fumbled still.
Would I like my curtains fixed? And I laughed. And he said, that's a euphemism. Do you want me to come home with you? And I said, I've got a boyfriend. I gave him the brush off big time, I think. You know, it was subtly so, but the bottom line is,
didn't
I think
fancy
this
him?
is behind him. No, I don't fancy him. I don't fancy little boys without jobs. That sounds awful. That sounds really, really callous, but, you know, she's considerably younger than me. I think she's about 18. On years and years ago.
You actually tweeted him numerous times.
No, it wasn't numerous. It was about 18 tweets there or 14
It's quite a
tweets.
lot to someone who's not that well known.
But we were all friends. You know, it was banter.
Right, but it establishes
Yeah.
you were contacted. That's in public.
Yes, I mean, this
Did you write him letters?
Public, no. I think when I saw the rape interview, that's actually incorrect what I said there. When I saw that in The Guardian, I said, what a shame, it's not your fault. Something
You
like
did
that.
write to him?
One later.
So you would say you only sent him a handful of emails.
But But if she's saying that she don't know where he lives, then how the hell is she writing him letters?
You never texted him.
No.
You tweeted him 18 times, you think. You never sent a Facebook message.
That's
And
right.
you wrote him one letter.
Yeah.
So why have they got all these details here which are supported.
Who is they? Netflix.
Who has
Which
sent
is
all
not
these things?
correct. So I'm sorry.
Who has sent all this stuff to him?
I've no idea. I think he's probably made it up himself.
I mean, you could prove, I guess, quite easily it wasn't you.
Correct.
Because it'd all be on your computer.
Yeah, correct. That's right.
Would you be happy for someone to look at that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
What do you have?
Try, she's a liar. Oh my days. Try, you can even just tell by the way she nods that she's fighting so many demons, bro.
An incident.
If Richard
injunction.
Gadd is watching this, what's your message to him?
Leave me alone, please. Get a life, get a proper job.
Saying leave me alone to someone that you stalked is insanity. She needs to go jail. She needs to go to jail ASAP.
I am horrified at what you've done.
And you will categorically be taking legal action?
Absolutely, against both him and Netflix.
You said your boyfriend's a lawyer, so this can be done.
He's not doing it, no. I'm not doing
She has a boyfriend? Boyfriend?
doing it. Somebody else is
He has to be made up. There's no way. She probably has an imaginary boyfriend. There's no way she has a boyfriend. It's possible. It's not possible.
Have you instructed lawyers?
We've instructed them in part, but we want to explore all the options out there. There are a number of people to sue. We can't all be in 10 courts all at once. So
who else are you planning to sue?
The Daily Mail. Anyone that's saying this is true and harassing me and that kind of thing. We have not had time to do everything.
If the investigation, if you sue and there's discovery, and it turns out that 41,000 emails did come from a device belonging to you, how would you feel about that?
I wouldn't be suing if I thought there were 41,000 emails out there.
You understand how easy it is to find them,
I understand completely.
and that if they did exist and you're categoric that they didn't. Did you
Last
last have any
words.
contact with them?
Famous last words. Years ago.
Do you remember when?
Years ago, no. I left the Holy...
41,000 emails are crazy, though. I can't lie to you. But you know, I want to find out more about her, though. Who actually, what's actually a story,
I'll give you a cup of tea on the house.
Baby Reindeer is taking over the internet, and people want to know who the real Martha is. After internet detectives were put on the case, people are believed to have found the real-life Martha's Twitter page and real identity. Although it's not factually proven to be her account, a lot of people do believe it is her based off of the...
Raw. There's actually better proof. Brian X pre-scanning. Don't get me started. I have it written up in it. I think that is exactly the SMP will spin in.
Tweets that she sent to Richard Gadd, aka the real-life Donnie from the show. She would tweet...
Did you get my recorded delivery letter sent to the theater to arrive Bank Holiday Monday?
things to Richard like, "Did you get my recorded delivery letter sent to the theater?" She would also get vulnerable and post
Spoke to Craig Friday. He gave me different version of what we spoke about. I'm upset.
things like, "Spoke to Craig Friday. He gave me a different version of what we spoke about 2 Saturdays ago. I'm upset. Read it." Now, people believe this is her account based off of one single tweet, which was, "I need my curtains hung badly."
Whoa. Can't lie. That is brilliant. You know, I don't even understand that reference. White people have the weirdest ways of flirting. What do you mean you need your curtains hung? Like, what's even like the correlation? I don't get it. Like, you don't just be saying anything.
Referring to a sexual reference Martha used throughout the show. People have also done some digging and found Richard's old comedy videos that he's talked about in the show, and you can actually hear old comedy videos that he's talked about in the show, and you can found Richard's they used throughout the show. People have also done some digging and found Richard's old comedy videos that he's talked about in the show, and you can actually hear Martha's unique laugh that he described in the background of his
Swear down.
comedy videos.
So that bill is actually real as well.
Venus Williams.
Oh my god, you can actually hear it. Oh my dude, so it's actually real.
Venus Williams. Just calm and go.
Actually hear it.
You guys know what to fucking do!
How creepy is that?
I'm actually
People also
scared.
believe they've uncovered a second account of Martha's. Now, people believe the second account is Martha's because it was created in December 2016, while her last account stopped tweeting in July of 2016. Now, not only have people dug up old accounts, but they've also dug up old articles regarding this person and her.
Take out. Illegal shouldn't let's take out against Fiona Harvey, former aunt who stalked her. Wow, Harvey even caught Uchi Laws. Wow.
Stalking behaviors. Now, I won't get into the specifics of the article, but you can look it up yourself. A lot of people think that the person mentioned in this article is quote-unquote Martha because how coincidental is it that a woman in the UK with the same name has a restraining order against her for stalking? Now, to
that even makes. Oh my god.
finish off this video, here are some pictures allegedly, again, allegedly, of this quote-unquote Martha. I also just want to come on here and apologize for the video being very short. I didn't want to fill it up with a bunch of story times and
Yeah, I think it's time for the M Honcho reaction anyway, chat.